Hello everybody from my humanities class in California. Hello from England. This is from my second office. My office away from offices here at the Double Locks, right on the canal in Exeter. So half the time if I'm not responding to you in my office or at the cathedral in the archives, I could be here, which is a fantastic place. Great soup, good food, and of course wonderful local ales. But just wanted to give you a few important highlights for this week as we kick it off for week 4 and part 2 of module number 2, City Lights and the Silent Era. 3 things most important for this week, week number 4. We're in the second part of module 2, which is looking right at silent film. And now we're getting into silent film, but we're also finishing up last week's beginnings. So the discussion from last week was extended. It's due this Thursday. Make sure you get that done on Thursday. Great job, those people that did it last week. Make sure also, part of the assignment is to do the respond to 2 other people in your small group. Sorry if you hear some work being done behind me. But so besides doing the discussion post, make sure you respond to 2 others' posts as well. That's to get you that full 20 out of 20. There will not be a quiz. I repeat, no quiz from last week or this week, because that information you will be using to do your essay paper. The questions based on whatever question you want in the discussion for this week. So if you go to the discussion for week 4, looking at City Lights, Charlie Chaplin, you'll see a plethora of different types of questions. You're going to pick a couple of those for your discussion, but you're going to expand on 1 or more for your full 3-page essay. That you're going to use information from the readings that we've done last week. You're going to use information from the movie that's posted, as you need to be able to watch that. So really focus time on watching the movie, thinking about it, thinking about the material from last week and how to put it into different frameworks from week 2 to really answer those questions. Okay, that's what this is going to be for. This week is about City Lights, finishing up our look at Silent Era, showing that silent films is more than just surface level, that there's a lot of political, social stories that we can gather from watching these films. Keep in mind too that Charlie Chaplin put his heart and soul into this movie, that he wrote it, he wrote the music for it, he spent hours and days. In fact, the girl that plays the flower girl quits a few times because it's just too demanding, but she comes back. So it's just a lot of work for this silent film, which is happening, which is written and produced, and the audience knows about talkies. Talkies are already a thing, so talking movies are already in the theater, and he reverts back to the silent film, this art, and he keeps that, and he shows there's things that are lost with talking films that you can't do like he does in this film. So keep that in mind. So again, no quiz. Extended discussion for last week's due Thursday, and this week's discussion, so watch City Lights, that's going to be still due on Monday. But you have a couple weeks to do your essay. So make sure look at the due dates. The essay's not due for a while, gives you time to really think and work on it. This week, watch the film. If you have questions, I've also made a post for that, so you can talk to each other, not only just in your small group, but the whole class, and bounce ideas off each other. So best of luck with all. Feel free to email me if you have questions, and have a fantastic week.